3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Hey! So we're gonna play Without Within, a game about a girl who wants to learn calligraphy or something, and she's adorable, and that's it, really.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Oh God.
What is this? Me?
I don't know.
Vinti, 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 Vinti. The chants of my fans echo. My name is Vinti.
So.
That's a weird name.
Vinti, 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 Vinti.
You know, this is our dream. You read that.
Alright. One of my two bodyguards rubbed his hand around the doorknob. Please prepare yourself, Miss Vinti. Once I open this door, we'll head straight for our limo. The guard had no reason to fret. I had long since grown to these crowds. Still, I nodded to put him at ease. After taking a deep breath, he pushed the door open. Aw, she's adorable. A crowd of hundreds raised their cameras as soon as I stepped out. My guards waved their arms to shoo them away. This red carpet was for me to walk on, after all. I blew a kiss to these starstruck peasants. Wow, what a bitch. Miss Vinti, please let us hurry, my bodyguard said. Too bad for him. I strutted along like a model on a catwalk. A group of reporters managed to worm through the crowd. Now they tiptoed over my guards, the hopes that scoring that exclusive. Vinti, how does it feel that I've won another Calligrapher of the Year award? A reporter asked me. Before I could answer, another dozen people shouted over each other, hoping for my attention. Vinti, may I get a photo with you? Can you sign some of my autographs for my kids? And 2 for me, of course. Ah! I can't believe it's time this goes to Vinti! My fans stampeded their dirty shoes all over the red carpet. Finally, my bodyguards pulled their pepper sprays to keep these fans in check. Girl's kind of a bitch, dude. A young male reached in my direction despite having a spray aimed at his face. Rather admirable for a peasant. I extended a hand to this male fan to kiss. Unfortunately for him, he fainted at the sight of my perfectly polished nails. I reached for my limousine at last. My bodyguard opened the door for me as I climbed in. My fans trailing snapped in as many photos as they could. Miss Vinti, Miss Vinti, the crowd chanted as my car window pulled up. How odd, they never ceased to refer to me as a miss. Oh, my graceful presence must have been too much for their sanity, these poor things. Miss Vinti, Miss Vinti. Ah, fucking bitch.
Oh. Well,
you gotta read it.
Yeah,
Be a cutesy anime girl, damn it.
No, that's her. You're her mind.
I'm her mind. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I had fun while it lasted. At least I got to ride in a limousine for good 30 seconds. In real life, my only registered vehicle was, well, my 10-year-old bicycle. My apartment had no space for a car anyway. Actually, this single room has cracked walls. It might be an insult to the word apartment. Pull up those curtains for a spectacular $1 view, featuring a sewage pipe and a wall tainted with yellow. Just open the window if you wish to smell sewage as well. A breathtaking experience.
Well, first of all, there are no curtains.
By the way, sorry, I need to take back the one room thing. This place actually has 2 rooms, thank you very much. The second room happened to be a toilet. That still counted, right? The toilet clogged 3 times a month, so be careful when using it. Miss Vinti, Miss Vinti, a woman's voice echoed from outside. She was no fan either, but a landlady. I glanced over at my clock. 6 a.m. Waiting another hour or 2 would have been nice. She probably just wanted to tell me about another rent rise. Nothing good ever came out of that woman's mouth anyway. I just threw anyway in there. I would be better at staying off in bed. What should we do, Miss Vinti?
Well, it's your landlord, so you might as well get up.
Rise and shine.
Coming!
As I changed into something more appropriate, the landlady still kept knocking. I said I was coming, did I not? Maybe I should walk out naked if that's what she dug. If this were a game, we might get a sale boost, too.
No. Good morning,
Miss
Vinti.
No, that's me.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Vinti, the landlady said. I must ask, what's with the hair? It looks like you just woke up.
Well, I did, bitch. That's because I did.
It's a waste for young ladies like you to sleep away your youth, the landlady shook her head. She had no right to preach me like this. I wanted to tell her, but decided against it. As doing so would have given an excuse for lecturing me further. With her size, if I enraged her, she would squash me into Vinti-flavored pancake. Miss Vinti, your rent was due 3 days ago. Oh, well, at least no rent increase.
Sorry, madam. My next paycheck will come after tonight's shift, so I'll pay you first thing tomorrow morning.
Landlady grunted.
Alright, just know that if this keeps up, you'll have to find somewhere else to live.
She spun around to leave. Once she disappeared behind the corridor, I kicked my door shut, causing a piece of cracked wall to fall off. I tried shoving the piece back in place. My effort resulted in more fragments falling off. Great news. The landlady would make me pay for that next month. Once I became an accomplished calligrapher, she would beg me for a chance to shine. What? What do you... Really?
Yeah, but they didn't get past that.
Alright, I'm so in. Hey, I sounded a bit randy before, but that was never my intention. A lot of famous people had humble beginnings. I would follow in their footsteps, but first I needed to put the work. And so I returned to the busiest street in my area, with calligraphy spread before me. I sat in the concrete and rested my back at the fence. Car horns blared behind me, mixed with people shouting about things each other's mothers. Wow, people are dicks. These cars kept expelling fumes that made me choke. Just one of the many things I had dealt with in the name of art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space in the street ahead. Surely this would be the day where somebody spotted my talent.
Remind you, this is only calligraphy.
As always, no one afforded me anything more than a passing glance, and my will soon dwindled. Let me be honest. I never expected to be showered with praise everyone who had passed here. Or is that old saying, 10% of the people you reach out to will buy your work? If I could live with that, even just 1%, please anything but 0. Should we persevere or rant?
I don't want to hear her anymore. Persevere.
I decided to keep these displeasures to myself. People often said patience would be rewarded. I wondered if patience would ever become worthwhile. Just as I thought this, a man paused to look at my calligraphies. He had a bucket of fried chicken in his hand. The smell of my mouth made... What the fuck? The smell made my mouth water. And the man eyed my works one by one. I felt my cheeks heating up with anticipation. At last, someone who spared a moment with my works. This must be my reward. The timing could hardly be more perfect. I summoned the courage to speak to the man, but he spoke first.
You charging for these?
I managed a tiny nod. The man snorted.
I would never hang these on my wall, even if you gave them to me for free. Seriously, this is the most shameless display I've ever seen.
Trolls online were one thing. Confronting one in real life was a rarity. Judging by the man's scrawny arms, I bet he could overpower him with ease. Then he would know just how much of a big blunder he had made.
God, everyone...
Oh, should we fuck him up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone in this game just hates everything.
I crunched up one of my calligraphies and rose. The man must have sensed my violent intent. As he backed a step and shielded his face with a bucket of chicken, I threw a punch at him before he could flee into the crowd. A couple of pedestrians popped in and held me back from attacking the man further. I squirmed against their grips, but he gave up as my anger waned. Once my breath returned to normal, the civilians loosened their hold, and I brushed myself free.
I'll remember this.
The man fled from the train station, eating another piece of chicken as he did so. I hoped he choked on it. Wow, everyone's a fucking dick in this game. I love it. The next morning, someone knocked on my door. I checked the clock. 5 a.m. Where would the landlady be? What is that thing?
It looks like it's like 1 p.m.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And apparently your apartment is in the sky.
I'm fine with that.
Miss Venti, it's...
Oh, God.
It's the police.
I cut the hand over my mouth, keeping it quiet as the police would go away. This must be here to ask about my assault yesterday. The guy I punched was nothing but talk. I should have let him ramble. God knew what befall me now. I prayed it would be at least a spared jail sentence. Tears streaked down my cheeks as I buried myself under the blanket. This had nothing more than been a bad dream. Bad end. Oh,
What?
So we messed up because we shouldn't have punched the guy.
Well, I would have punched him.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
At least we could skip the shit out of this, though.
I didn't even know this had an end.
I mean, a game's gotta end.
I mean... No.
Persevere. Restrain myself. Folks always said to ignore trolls. I clenched my teeth and stayed put. After chuckling in my face, the man strutted off. Determined to prove him wrong, I continued to sit and wait for potential customers. Another 1,000 people walked by without sparing me a look. Lingering here any longer would be a waste of time.
Wait, this is her job?
I guess.
How's she getting paid?
She's clearly not. If
She's
not paying
gonna-
her rent.
She said she would get the money tomorrow. Well,
she's gonna
getting
suck some
kicked out.
mad dick, bro. As I sucked my... As I packed my things, I insisted we leave because my part-time job started in an hour. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Deep inside, I knew the man's words had rocked my confidence. Save. Okay.
Why?
Because if we fuck up, then I can just load up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Giving on calligraphy with me, I wasted all my time over nothing. Yet, if I lack the gifts, persevering might things make worse. Tears welled in my eyes, and I clenched my fist to hold them back. Speaking of tears, I heard a kid crying in the crowd. Looked like we had lost a child in our hands. Or we had a lost child in our hands. Some pedestrians shot him glances, but none of them offered more than that. These were horrible people, like myself. To cheer myself up, I told myself I would never want calligraphies to be owned by people like that. I should help the kid, but that would mean being late for my job. What do we do? We need that money, but that kid probably's got some sick old magic powers.
I mean, if we don't help him, he might get run over by a car or some other fucked up thing this game has in store.
Well, everyone's really mean, so they'll probably like punch the shit out of him or something. Fried chicken guy will probably beat him to death with the fried chicken sticks. Oh boy.
But you'll be late for your job, which means you won't get paid.
Yeah, but I'll be late anyway. You know.
Probably. So help him.
Help
the
the
fool.
poor idiot. If I judged others for abandoning child, then I did the same thing myself. I would be a jerk and a hypocrite. With a sigh, I walked up to the boy.
But it seems like everyone hates you, so even if you weren't late.
That's true. That's you, by the way.
Oh, there. It's okay. Did I lose... Oh.
Did I lose your mommy?
Did you lose mummy?
The boy was sobbing too hard to answer. I leaned in to stroke his back with one hand and head to head with the other.
Let me know if you lost mummy, okay? I'll help you find her, so there's no need to be scared.
The kid managed to nod at last. I whispered the good boy into his ear.
Oh my god. That's so creepy. What's your mummy's name?
Hungry.
Hi, Hungry. I'm dead. Her name is Hungry?
The boy's tummy growled and I realized what he meant.
Fucking idiot. Oh well, how about I buy you a sandwich?
The kid shook his head. I want ice cream.
No, fuck you. I'm going to work. Hey, kid. Ice cream is more dessert, actually.
I want ice cream. And so ice cream it was. One for him and none for me. The money came out of my pocket, of course. My poor wallet. At least this kid could have eaten the whole thing rather than let it half a melt on his shirt. Jessie, the boy said. That's my mummy's name.
Jesse.
I called out as I strode along the street. Now people stared at me more than ever, enough to make me blush. In fact, maybe I should try shouting Jessie at random next time I saw my calligraphies. The sky turned orange as time ticked by. Yes, I knew my shift started half an hour ago. Stop reminding me. A woman squeezed through the crowd and scurried towards us. She ran right past the red light, nearly getting hit by a truck in the process.
That would have been the boy.
Mommy! The boy shook his free in my hold and rushed into his mother's embrace. After muttering her apologies to her son, the woman gazed towards me. Oh, thank you so much for your help. You're wonderful, just wonderful.
You know, for some reason I thought she was just gonna accuse you
of
kidnapping.
You fucking rapist, I'll kill you. The torrent of phrases curled my lips into this stupid grin.
Anyone would have done the same thing, except nobody did.
Yeah. Please, if there's anything I can do in return, just let me know, the mother said.
Rent money. Actually, there is something I need help with. Pay my rent.
The mother nodded. Anything in my power, miss.
Which way is back to the train station?
The sky had gone dark and I arrived at work. I opened the restaurant gingerly to avoid making any noise. Stealth mode switched on. They called me Ninja Vinti for a reason.
Miss Vinti!
Oh my god. The voice of my boss nearly made me jump into the ceiling fan.
Sorry I'm late.
I wanted to explain, but my boss glared at me and my tongue slurred out of like a bunch of syllables. My explanation was my explanation was in there somewhere, probably, maybe. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Several colleagues shot me frowns for not being here during such a busy period. In the end, I took the blame without complaint. Well, at one point, I locked myself into the toilet and screamed into the bowl. I also might have not fantasized about dunking my workmate's head into the toilet. That was for me alone to know, though. At least I earned my paycheck needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for the month after that, we would see where the time came.
Oh my god, how much do you get paid in order to, like...
She probably gets paid nothing.
And then her apartment is probably even cheaper than that because she has a sewage line next to her window.
Yeah, but apartments, even shitty ones, are expensive.
I know what they are. All I wanted to pursue was my art, but reality kept pressuring me towards finding a second job. Whoa, so kawaii. On my way home, I spotted a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Aria. The game had long been very hyped on every form I knew. Amazing art, along with a cast of famous voice actors. The writer and composer were big names too. Princess Aria, and having an ad this big, there must be a lot of money behind the project. This banner hung high. Oh my god, I'm so bad at reading! The way this banner hung high gave me the sense that it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the princess's face to impress her potential players. Yes, that's what I need. If I had a banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would react if I walk along the streets. Hey! Oh, it's you.
Oh. No, this is just some.
No, this is you saying like, oh, this is yeah.
Hey, I think that was Venti. Wow, no way. You mean that famous calligrapher that writes fucking words? Yeah, she must be really bad. We should ask for her autograph.
My agent would then step in and speak on my behalf.
Please line up in an orderly fashion for everyone. Oh, how much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money.
My agent nodded in response.
Autographs are available for $100. Thanks. Oh my god.
That would be $100, thanks. The game shop owner said. Princess Aria cost twice what I had predicted. If I had bought the game, I would have too little for rent. I opened my wallet hoping I might have more cash than I realized. Turned out I had less, actually. I had hung my head, and the storekeeper sighed. He arched his brows, pressured me into buying a game. I did ride 3 trains to get here. Might as well pick up something. I told the shopkeeper how much money I had, and he shook his head. The store owner pulled over a different game in front of his table. He brushed away the dust so I could see the cover. The title read, Sunflower War. Some visual novel about the battlefield. Oh god, I went back too much. Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Whatever. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted in the back. This game was supported 640 to 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of technology. That's really bad, by the way. The shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sensed I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms sting with sweat. I ended up buying the game, dealing with the folks that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never visit the store again.
It sucks that you didn't get the option to not.
To not buy it? Yeah.
What?
I think it's just a loading thing. With heavy strides, I returned to my apartment. 0 calligraphy sales, late for work, late with rent. Topped it off, blowing cash on some game I had no interest in.
Well, she could have said no.
What I really wanted was to play Princess Aria, forcing myself to suffer anything else would just upset me further.
Wait, wasn't it a visual novel, though?
I don't know. Should we play it?
Sure.
We will play it.
You're probably gonna wake up tired.
And dead. I did spend money on Sunflower War. I might as well give it a go. The day left me pretty drained, so the relic of a game would do me a job good putting me to sleep. I switched on my laptop, inserted the disc, which I partly hoped would fail to load from an old age. Too bad it worked just fine. No doubt a lot of people are loving Princess Aria right now. Meanwhile, here I was, enjoying this 640 by 480 godsend. No voice acting either. These illustrations look like they were done by a child. I wish I would be better off closing my eyes and imagining my own artworks. There we go. The grass reached up to our knees. I was like, oh, you read this shit.
The grass reached up to our knees. As I read along, I painted an image of a scene in my head. What kind of game is this where it doesn't even show images?
No, she's closing her eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, and she said this stuff was shit.
The plants rustled as we waded through. We paused once every few steps, fearing there might be snakes hiding among the bushes. Somehow we managed to survive the evening. The sun surged from beyond the horizon, outlining the earth with an orange glow. Slowly the blue sky emerged and vanquished the darkness that had haunted us. As light bathed the soil, I found myself in a field of sunflowers. Great, sunflower wars, or whatever.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a war.
I had imagined this place to look far more terrifying, but anxiety had merely been playing tricks on me. I drew a deep breath to savor the morning fragrance. In the distance, birds chirped as if applauding our survival. What danger was there? I could see it. Not only that, but touch, hear, and smell too. An experience crafted by my imagination. The image rivaled the strokes of any artist, and it belonged to me alone. This fulfillment inspired me to take things further with my collection.
You ran out of pot.
The blast of gunfire deafened us as we dove behind the wall. A bullet whizzed past the tip of my helmet. Who the fuck is Sam? Sam had passed this helmet on to me with her dying breath. I would carry her on her legacy. What? What is... Oh, she really likes this game. The desert heat pinched sweat out from every pore. I desperately wanted to empty this water bottle down my throat, but with no help in sight, I must conserve every drop. She's crying.
Yeah.
Joe's eyes closed. This time never to reopen. Despite our promise to survive together, I managed to live. How I wish I could take her place. Let's see.
I finished reading Sunflower War. The clock struck 3 a.m. How so many people had missed this classic left me dumbfounded. Actually, that would be a lie. As I too have every intention of tossing this game aside, I kept demanding excitement without offering an ounce of passion in return. If I played my part, I might be able to discover so much more. As Sunflower War's credits rolled, the fucking fucker ridiculous. I just realized how small the development group was. The team probably knew they stood no chance against the bigger studios, yet they did the best they could with the data technologies to deliver a vision they believed in. The happiness they felt working on the project poured out of every line in this game. I could gaze into their hearts. Heart. That's the thing I needed. I had long neglected. See?
So this gave her more determination. Mommy, Daddy.
Vinty, what is it, darling?
Look, it's my what?
Kalakapai.
Honey, it's calligraphy. That's great, but man, you gotta fucking work on them. I think you have a lot of talent.
This is so much fun. I'm going to become a calligrapher. Oh, now you can fucking say it right.
Yeah.
I had forgotten the last time I found joy in calligraphy. Every stroke these days felt like a grocery chore. All I obsessed over was how much or how little people paid attention to my efforts. My works were no longer possessed heart, and I failed to notice it. Time to do something about that. I could hardly wait to start. After all, I chose this path because I loved it.
She got inspired by a fucking Sunflower War game.
Whatever. You're not inspired by anything like other video games? Undertale. Look how happy she is now. The next day I ventured outside with a new set of calligraphies. Though I've made no sales thus far, I still found myself beaming. That might explain why people smiled back. Perhaps it was the weather, but I swore everything felt warmer today.
You might be sick.
Mommy, there she is, the ice cream lady!
A boy dragged his mother in my direction. It was that kid I helped out yesterday. The mother and I had exchanged nods.
Honey, that lady has a name. It's rude to call her by the ice cream lady.
What's her name then, fucking bitch? Oh my, sorry, what is it?
It's Vinty.
The mother slapped the boy on the back.
Slapped her boy in the face.
Yeah, get him.
Sir, her name's Vinty, stupid. Don't ever call ice cream lady again. Mommy, can we buy one of these doodles from the ice cream lady?
What did you say? Don't call her ice cream lady. Doodle must be another word for the top of the line calligraphy. No other explanation could restrain me from shaking the brain out of this boy. My name was nowhere inside the little brain anyway. The mother checked her wallet and her face scrunched up the way mine often did. All good, madam. I knew how it felt to be living on the edge of being homeless. Please. The boy nagged on. This showed why I would never have kids. The mother relented and at last bought one of my works. Guess the boy wanted to repay my kindness. I gave his hair a ruffle as thanks. After flashing his missing tooth with a grin, he pulled his mother back into the crowd. Well, at least I scored better marks than yesterday. Another man strolled towards me. Wow, I was on a roll now. With heart on my side, my fame and fortune had arrived. Clean my shoes, peasants. Hey, it's you again, the man said. Oh, the troll from yesterday. I calmed my thoughts to avoid causing a scene. Maybe the guy came to apologize. Even a creep like him must know how rude he had to have been. Yes, my aura had cleansed him of all evil thoughts. Go on, empty your wallet at my greatness.
Oh my god.
Wow, these scribbles are even worse than the ones you brought last time.
Somehow I turned into an internet celebrity. That's awesome. Damn, snap! Wow, she went
Damn,
full crazy. Lol. Triangle Muffin 07. She'd be like, why you no buy? More like this might be a good time for another second job. That's awesome.
Wait, what?
Did we win? Was that a bad ending? Or was it just a ending?
I think it's like a neutral ending. Maybe if you'd just gone to work, you would have been.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, fuck.
Go to work. I guess there's only 3 endings.
Well, you don't know that. So I gotta restrain myself. Oh man, I haven't saved. I thought I saved. Oh god. Oh wait. No,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Shit. God damn it. Oh wait, I
What?
can right click. There we go. Yes. Oh.
No, you
damn
bastard.
it! I saved over it.
Ugh.
Son of a bitch. Fuck. Auto? No, I don't auto. I want to leave. Title?
Yes.
No, yes. The background is Sunflower Wars. Ugh. I just want to skip. Rise and Shine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because I bet if you stayed in bed, she would have just called the cops
Yeah.
for not paying rent. Restrain.
Restrain. Ignore
Ignore.
that fucker. Sorry, kid. Miss Vinci had a job to go to. Convincing myself that another person would help him, I headed off to work. Yeah, Vinci, you go. The next morning, the kid from yesterday appeared on the news and reported he had gone missing. Guilt seized my heart and threatened to crush it. I ended up being just as selfish as the people I had criticized. A low life like me had nowhere to dream about success. I could never return to that place without being tormented by remorse. And so my little stint as an artist came to an end. Okay, so
What?
it was a bad ending.
Okay, so you know what? Stay in bed.
Yeah, fuck that lady. Start.
So I guess you got a good ending. The longest one was a good ending.
I guess so. That's a shitty ending, though.
It
Oh, she
didn't
got
even-
Princess Aria. I think.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think it's like probably like a magazine. Stay in bed. Snuggle back in my blanket. The landlady could knock all she wanted, but my focus was on my calligraphy dreams. I had no time for these common folk matters. A week later. Turned out the landlady was chasing me for my rent. By the time I realized she had already evicted me, and now I live in the streets with nothing but my calligraphy. We are rapid firing losing, I hope you know.
I think those are all the...
No, because there was one more that we could have done, right? I could have swore.
I don't know. I mean, I guess...
I mean, let's see. Rise and shine. Yeah, because if I rant,
Oh.
yeah. Enough was enough. I sprang around the ground and kicked the fence behind me. The crowd stared in my rant about my ignorance. Felt so good to let loose. If these people knew how to spot real art, my crew would have already kicked off. 2 days later, my eruption made its way on the internet. Guys, make sure to never buy anything from her. She's nuts. Ugh, who does she think she is? Spread the news to everyone. We need to make sure people like this never get anywhere. My career was doomed. If I knew one day if I knew one mistake would destroy everything, I would have kept my trap shut. I wish I could have relived that day.
Wow, this
We
is,
are
this
fucking.
is pretty linear.
This is very depressing. Is what it is.
Like, you are... There was only one good ending. And
Yeah,
it wasn't
and
even that
it was
good.
not a good ending. Alright, I'm gonna rise and shine. Oh god. I'm gonna rise and shine. Alright, yes. Persevere. Yes. Restrain. Yes. Help. Yes. Yes.
I don't think there are any more options after
I
this.
think there is. I swear. Oh, sleep, see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sleep. I forget it. I only bought Sunflower out of pressure. After shoving the game into my bin, I crawled into my bed. For the next few weeks, I tried over and over to sell my calligraphies, but all of my works remained untouched. Well, aside from the few pedestrians who stepped on them by mistake. Wait, my bad. I didn't make one sale. The one guy said he needed my calligraphy to use as toilet paper. I had zero passion left. In fact, just thinking about it fueled me with anger. This was no longer a career for me. Today, I was to retire for good. Wow.
Wow.
So there's literally only one ending, and it's kind of a shitty ending. No, there has to be something else.
No, there wasn't.
There has to be. There's
There
no
wasn't,
way.
though. That was literally the last
That
one.
disappoints me so much.
Well, then just...
Rise and shine, Venti. At least the art's adorable.
It is. But it's
Persevere.
very, very depressing.
Yeah. Restrain. Help.
Wait, for the one where you attacked him, was there a way to like not get up for the police, or
No, that was just.
they just broke in and fucking arrested you?
All right, so that was. So this thing where I fucking flip out on a dude is literally.
But she flipped out earlier for the other one,
Yeah.
and apparently they were like, "No, don't go buy her stuff."
Well, I think this one maybe she was like, oh, like this is just crazy and everyone loves it. It's funny, and now they want to buy
And-
stuff from her. I don't know.
And the
fucking
other
know.
crazy wasn't funny. Well,
Well,
that was without a win. Wait, what?
that was without a within,
Yes.
and I thought it was okay.
I thought it was shit, but it was adorable, so
It was
it's
adorable. You get points for effort, credits made by 2 people, 4 people.
fine. Adorable.
Adorable. Invert Mouse is Vinty, Carla is Carousel, Elf, and
Elf.
Flutters. Thank you for this game. Love you. Happy April Fools.
Fucking fools.
Bye bye.